it was a long day. I'm looking at my watch, I don't even have it on. It died, that's how long we were out.
9 hours.
The 37s in the lift did amazing.
They really did.
I'll just start there.
Yeah.
Like no rubbing in places where we would hit before. We did the same trail that we did a few weeks back with the Jeep Group.
I don't feel like the group repeats a lot of trails, so I think it was a little unusual that they were redoing this one, and especially so soon after they had already done it.
Right.
But it worked out really well for us because we wanted a real side-by-side comparison of before the lift, after the lift.
Right.
You know, what did we actually just pay for? Is there a real benefit to it?
Yeah.
So when we saw that they were doing this trail again, we jumped on it, and it was great.
Yeah, it was a world of difference.
We scraped before and we didn't this time.
Right. So that was the biggest benefit of the whole thing. The re-gear was worth it. The 48 gears.
Could you tell a difference in that today?
It's
at all?
very snappy.
Is it?
Like even on the sand and where it was deep sand and where other people may have been getting caught up. It just felt good. It felt punchy. Yeah.
The ride was nice. I felt like it was smooth. You know, as smooth as a rocky road can be.
Right. We hit the bump
tires.
stops less.
Yeah.
On the 33, we would air down to 15 psi, and we would hit the bump stops just barely, a lot.
Like on those little dips.
Right.
Where your tire just kind of fits into it, you kind of hit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't hear that.
We didn't go over the waterfall thing. There was a couple people.
There were three.
There were 3 people that went over it, but they did not go over it gracefully.
So that obstacle was gnarly.
Yeah.
And I can see why people didn't want to go over it.
It was cool to watch.
Sure, it was somebody else's Jeep.
Right, but we didn't want to do that. We're not ready yet. The lift, it was all worth it. It was very well worth it. We got all of our work done from Wolf Off-Road. We called 5 different shops, and they were the only ones that actually understood the Mojave, that we wanted to keep the OEM suspension for now. And yeah, I think it worked out really well.
Yeah, Angie and John and their crew, they're good people.
Yep.
And you know, they have no problem answering all the questions, and you know, they want to make sure that you walk away with exactly what you want, because this is your vehicle, this is your build.
Right.
And you know how you're going to use your Jeep.
Yep.
So, got a few new pinstripes.
Oh yeah. So,
And a few scrapes on the bumper.
come look with us. It hurts. So, you know, it's just normal stuff. Then that's a plastic bumper, no big deal. The hitch slider from 4122. That thing performed flawlessly.
Well, we barely even scraped that today, though.
Yep. So for the lift, we did 37-inch tires and a 1.5-inch spacer lift. And we did this on purpose after a lot of research because I wanted to keep the OEM Fox shocks for now.
If we had gone any bigger with the lift or the tires, it would have been a whole rabbit hole of other things that need to be upgraded and switched out, and we're just not there yet. We just needed a little oomph, a little boost.
Yeah.
To get us over the things that we're trying to do right now.
Exactly. So it's all about being a purposeful build, coming across the bottlenecks and then addressing those. The bottlenecks was the clearance, and so we fixed that.
Right.
37-inch, 1.5-inch spatial lift. We had no rubbing issues. There were several obstacles that we were going over, and we had no issues with it whatsoever. Plenty of clearance at 1.5 inches. Cooperstone. Cooperstone?
I don't know.
Jesus.
Who's Cooperstone?
Cooper STT Pros did really well. Everything performed flawlessly. 1.75-inch wheel spacers to get those wheels kicked out a little bit. It does have a wider offset, so which I kind of like that. Normally, it doesn't look good on trucks, but
well, when you go too much.
Right.
But I think it's nice.
Yeah. So I think overall it did perfectly well. We did re-gear to 488. It was a toss-up between those and 513s, but we still want this thing to be a little bit peppy. We do a lot of fast-paced desert running, so the thing is very peppy, feels very quick, so overall I think we're very happy with the upgrades.
Yeah, and I mean this is, just trail number 1 since we have it.
See? That's what 9 hours in the Jeep does to you. And we got lost too.
Oh my gosh.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Well, yeah, we did. I actually had to use the drone to get up in the air to and we were scouting, but we didn't get any video of this because it was like in the moment. We had to get the drone up to scout. And it's so funny here in Arizona, like you navigate by wash.
Yeah.
You're like, here's a wash. This one will lead to 95. So we took it, and then it got like really tight, and we were all climbing out of the wash to try to figure out where do we go. But then Tim, he found the way over to the main road where we needed to be. Anyways, we got out. We got buzzed by planes. Thing was super cool. It's always a great adventure going out with the Jeep groups.
Absolutely. And we didn't get to come with you when you were doing the drone stuff because the boys and I went hunting for our handy flag, which
got ripped off.
Got stuck in a tree somewhere.
We've collected insider information from the locals who have generously given us the location of the flag. I think we need to pick it up to complete a quest. Oh, that's a pokey tree. You hold that. That's a pokey tree.
Neato.
Okay. Have to come back. I can carry that.
One of those pokey cactus trees just ripped the top of it off.
And it's so funny because like everybody else was taking theirs off, and I even opened the door to get out to get mine off. I was like, no, I'm gonna keep the flag on, and then I look back and there's just freaking rope. So handy flag, we're gonna order another one.
Might be able to fix
this one.
I don't know, but I would order one.
But anyways,
there's all kinds of stuff today.
Crazy adventures. It's always adventure on the Jeep stuff. That's why we like doing this. And we, those of you who have been watching our channel for the last year now, as we've been making these videos, we still like doing the travel stuff. But the Jeep stuff is just so much fun. So if you're still with us and still watching our videos, thank you.
Yeah. Well, and it's still travel. It just happens that we get around in the Jeep now.
Right.
Now we get to go off-road and see more of the areas that we go to.
Right.
The off the beaten path, things that you don't normally get to see. So it's just opened up a new level for our travel.
Well, my arm, you can see probably the camera shaking because I'm so tired of pulling this stuff. The thing is, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments or anything, let us know below.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe if you're not already. Follow us on our adventures, and we will see you on the next one.